Deep in the desert, in a clan-infested area, I decided to build a solo fortress. Let's just say the groups in the area didn't appreciate it, as it leads to me being online raided twice by groups of over 15 players.
They're just pouring.
Welcome back. Alright. We have a perfect spawn. It is wipe day. We are going for the missile silo this wipe. I am on one of the highest pop official vanilla main servers. I am on a Restoria server. So you already know that this server is filled with clans and groups everywhere. I'm approximately 2.5-ish hours late to wipe. I just got off work, so we're gonna head up to the missile silo. Hopefully the area around there isn't too much further progressed than we are, but we will see. We just need to make our way down there. I kind of want to either build on this oasis. I think building an oasis base would be really cool, but I think that spot will be highly contested. So I think over here by this river somewhere would probably be better for us. I should start hitting cactuses soon to get a sleeping bag. I'd really rather not have to go all the way back to the beach if I die again. There's a guy coming this way from the left. But he just threw like 10,000 wood on the ground. I think he's chainsaw farming, and he was gonna come try and kill me. But he had second thoughts when he saw me turn around and run. Yeah, he's picking all the wood up again. Alright, he's leaving. I'm gonna try and get enough cloth for a bag. I just heard somebody put an attachment on their weapon. He's behind me somewhere. Okay, that was a close call. Oh, he's still there. Let's get out of this area real quick. Thank goodness I have my volume like on max. I would have never, I probably would have died to that guy for sure. Well, we'll make our way around Missile Silo and see what we can't see. And I'll try and hit trees in the meantime so that hopefully... Oh, the camper guy's over there. I really do not want to deal with this guy in the camper. Can't lie to you guys. I already know he's gonna come this way. I'm just gonna go ahead and cross now. Even though that puts me at a big risk. Okay, interesting. Oh, he has a Jackie, dude. Alright, that's really annoying. That area is going to be difficult for sure. Losing that ice pick isn't fun.
Realizing the area that I intended in building at was a lot higher progress than I was expecting, I decided to switch up my game plan. Instead of heading straight for my build spot and putting up a base, I was instead going to go ahead and perform my Pumpy quest, allowing me to get a weapon that I could hopefully contest my area with.
I think I might switch up my plan. I might get my Pumpy quest from the fishing village. And then after getting my Pumpy quest, I'll make my way down to like the backside of Missile Silo and see what I can't do. I think that could be really cool if I build like a water base. So we might try that, honestly, guys. That could be a possibility. We'll see. We'll get a wetsuit. Might as well, we're out here. And then we'll start our Pumpy quest. Pumpy quest started. And where do we have to go? We have to go other side of the map. That's fine.
GG, good fight, super close.
Alright, well that was not ideal. Dude, I just wanted to sit AFK while I waited for it to become day.
Having just finished my Pumpy quest and getting the last crate I needed, instead of going back to the fishing village and claiming it, I decided to head down towards the missile silo and put up a base before then coming back with the Pumpy quest.
Ooh, like this whole area right here is buildable. Ooh. Oh wait, is it? It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really kind of want to build here. I think we can make a pretty cool base over here. I won't lie to you guys. There's a bow guy there. I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to go farm at, but we need to find somewhere. No way I just did that. Oh my god, what am I doing? I need to be banned from the game, dude. I actually need to be banned from the game.
I noticed that the bow guy was chasing me. Thinking I could get my hands on a free weapon, I decided to turn around and fight him, forgetting that I had taken the fight in the water earlier, causing me to be extremely weak. Now, because of this, I had lost everything. Well, almost everything. As you remember, I hadn't claimed my Pumpy yet, allowing me to go back to the fishing village and claim my weapon. This would at least give me some sort of upper hand advantage when getting in fights. But, for the most part, I was back to square one, and I couldn't afford to lose this time.
Well, guess we're getting our Pumpy quest, or our Pumpy. And we have another diving set, so, you know, that's something. We need a hatchet though, dude. This guy's a DB. Big old base up there.
As I run past this base, I want you guys to take a mental note of what it looks like, as it will be important in the future.
You could build here. It's kind of a crazy spot. I think I'm just gonna put my starter up on this hill while I farm up resources and whatnot. Alright, well, we have our base down finally. There's the DB. He hit me. Nice. Oh, oh, he has a frag. Dude, he is loaded. That's really good. We need to go out and get wood now. Okay, back to base we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna take my green card and my comps and head over to the power plant, see if I can't get another fragment, and try and recycle for some just stuff I need. Ooh, I need to go home. And look at the scientist is so good right now.
With that kill of the scientist, I was now at 4 basic blueprint fragments, meaning I was 1 away from having a level 2 workbench. However, while killing that scientist, I heard somebody taking the missile silo, so I figured I would go over with a DB and a nail gun to see if I couldn't camp their exit.
Here they come. Sounds like 3. Could be wrong.
Oh no. Oh no, bro. You got an MP5. Oh no.
Knowing this player was part of a larger team living near the power plant, I decided to go ahead and leave instead of sticking around to fight him and the rest of his teammates.
Two full MP5s. Okay, my bad.
Knowing there was nothing I could do against these guys, I decided to just move on, knowing that I would have to interact with them later, but hoping to not get raided by them before I could get my base to a defendable position.
That guy's ass, by the way. He just jumped an entire mag on me and he killed me. Wait. He's east.
Unfortunate. I got too close to their base. That's on me.
As the night was winding down, I decided to take out the MP5 kit, hoping to see if I couldn't make something happen. However, unfortunately, I got too close to their base and ended up losing it. But I gained some valuable knowledge as to the group and where they lived, as well as their playstyle. Now that the night was coming to an end, I had 4 blueprint fragments and a pretty unsecure base, so I just had to hope that I wouldn't be offline in the morning.
Alright guys, I noticed my neighbors are getting raided. Or got raided, something like that. I'm gonna go over with a DB to check it out. I was just over there. I wasn't recording. I DB'd an AK kit, but there was multiple. I ended up dying. I'm gonna quickly go over, see if I can't do anything. If not, I'm going to bed. Oh, he lived. They're running all their loot to a base down there. It's not ideal. And there was that. I was 1 HP from the turret.
I figured I would show this clip as its important context for the rest of the wipe. The group that I was interacting with, the group that lived by power plant, had got an attempt raided by the group living over at the excavator. However, they managed to win the raid and come out with a bunch of loot, and they were moving it all to a main base they were building in the river down below. But for now, I needed to head to bed as I had work in the morning. So, once I got off work, we would get back on and start beginning our true grind of this wipe.
See you all in the morning. Oh, we are unrated. Okay, that is huge for us. I'm actually super motivated to play today. That isn't ideal at all. The Kings of Sulfur Quarry, but wow, that base is kind of fat and kind of where I wanted to build, but that is no issue. Super hyped to play. I'm ready to get at it today. So that is what we're gonna do. We need one more blueprint fragment for a tier 2, if I remember correctly from last night, so that is what we are going to be focusing on first. And then after we get said blueprint fragment, it is time to work on our base. Especially since we are living so close to the King of Sulfur Quarry. That is a little bit worrisome. It looks like the power plant group got raided again last night. So this area here might be up for grabs. And I think I honestly am gonna put my main base here. I couldn't think of a more perfect spot to put it if I tried. So maybe instead of focusing on base first, or on the tier 2 first, I focus on base first. I was hoping there'd be a blueprint fragment, or not blueprint fragment, building plan in here so I could see what the build radius looks like. Ooh, planter boxes up here though that I could pick up. That's kind of important. Be very helpful for us. Yeah, we'll pick all this stuff up in a second. If these guys are indeed raided, then base is definitely gonna go like right there. Oh, here we go. I can make it a... There we go. Perfect. Honestly, I could take over their large furnace base as well, if the TC's open. And then that would just exponentially help me. Ooh, TC is gone from this. Honestly, I should take this over. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even decaying that badly. I definitely take that over. Okay, we have a lot of big things that we need to do today, guys. And it will all start with putting our base up. Let's see where the build radius goes to. Build radius is there. If I have build plan there, I could definitely put like... I could definitely put my base like here, and then just raid these TCs. I could honestly put my base in the middle of all these TCs. And then just break all of them when the time comes that I need that area. Ooh, I am so hyped for today, guys. I already know it's gonna be a movie.
Logging on, it seemed as though everything was in my favor. Not only was I unrated, but the largest group in my area that would be holding me back from progressing was raided, as well as that base that I told you to remember for later in the wipe. That area had been raided as well, and the main base had fully decayed. So I decided that I was going to be putting my main base in between all of their TCs, as it would provide some protection early game until I had the resources to raid them and put up my own external TCs. Now, with my plan devised, I needed to go ahead and put up the starter for my main base. With my base secured and all of my loot moved over to it, I noticed that there was a vending machine close by selling a basic fragment for 100 cloth. Given that I only needed one more, I decided instead of grinding for the last fragment, I would head over and purchase it, allowing myself to progress even faster.
Hello, sir. I was hoping to purchase from your vending machine. Over there, I just can't reach it.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm good.
Thank
what
you,
do
sir.
want?
I just wanted one fragment, if that's alright.
Just go grab it,
Thank you.
Hold
bro.
on,
Yeah,
hold
no
on.
worries, no worries.
Goated. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, sir.
Dude,
Oh.
don't blood anything, just let it, bro.
Appreciate it, boys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No worries.
Enjoy your wipe.
What's up, brother?
Aw, they seem like nice guys. I really wanted to go over there and water pipe him in the mouth for his MP5, but I'm not a terrible person. If I was, though, just know that MP5 would be mine. Give me a blue card. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Oh, let's go. That's what I get for being a nice person. Ooh, we can make a tier 2, and then we could go straight over to power, get a red card, and then instantly run missile silo. Woohoo! Our plans are coming together. Yeah, there's a lot of action in there right now. I might hide the cards for now and see if I can't go make a play. Yeah, well, that was not the play. Alright, well, in the end, we managed to pull it off. It was a little rough at first, but we got through it. Have a bunch more blue cards now, though. This P2 kid sucks.
Realizing that I'd gained multiple blue cards from the first fight, I decided to head back and check to see if the monument was up or not, and I noticed that it was resetting. So I grabbed the cards that I had stashed and I decided to wait out for the monument to reset so that I could run it myself.
Wow, that is insane. Yep, I was right. Yeah, kill me. It's gonna do a whole lot for you, buddy. Okay. What's this kid's gun at? I can't wall, dude. What happened to that guy's gun? Nice. That guy's sorry actually just vanished. I think it's only one MP5. I think the other one's a naked.
Knowing I was starting to make too much noise in my area with having too little of a base, I decided to go ahead and stash a few kits inside the old furnace base of the group that used to live here as a little flank kits just in case I were to get raided. Now, after winning all these fights, I actually had weapons to take the missile silo with, so without having to craft a tier 2, I had weapons and meds to be able to take it, plus had gained an extra red card from those guys that were trying to take it themselves.
Nice. We are doing really good so far today.
With my level 2 workbench placed, I knew the missile silo would be respawning soon. In hopes of going over and taking it, I decided to head over to the power plant where I would recycle some cloth components so that when it respawned, I would have medical syringes to head over.
Wow, that last crate was terrible. Oh my goodness, I almost died. That was really scary. I mean, I don't see anybody. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, get me in! Very, very good run. This is like everything we need. I mean, Benelli's nice. Supply drop will be good once I'm able to throw him. That's not great. Something good in the last, please. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of sucked. After just 2 missile silo runs, I was loaded on components, and I had enough advanced fragments to make a workbench level 3. So it was time to begin working on my base and getting the shell built up. Oh my god, that guy can't aim. That guy cannot aim. Yeah, I'd low-key run away too after that. That was sad. Okay guys, are we serious? Damn, these dudes are deep.
I didn't realize it quite at this moment, but the group that had killed me outside my base would turn out to be one of my greatest enemies this wipe. A group of over 15 deep had moved into the area by power plant, and now they were roaming outside of my base.
I think it's just two of them. I see them in front of me, 230. They're going right to left. I should be able to catch them here. Maybe they went downhill. They did go downhill. Nice. Oh my goodness.
For the next few hours, I continued working on my base, as it was taking missile silo every time it respawned. Knowing I was surrounded by D groups, I needed to stay on top of my progression. And after a while, to say I was loaded would be an understatement.
Dude, there's like 1,000 of them. Somebody just got here on a horse. Why is his gun on burst? I don't think it's the guys from before, because the guys from before came with like Wolfetti kits. I think this is the group that lives behind missile silo running it right now. I went to the computer station yet. He's jump peeking the window. No one's on the computer station. I think I just heard somebody jump outside. No way. No. Nice. No, 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 dude, no. Oh, I was so close. Oh, it's not walling, bro. Oh, this game, man. This game is actually just heartbreaking, bro. It just doesn't wall. Like, I don't know how many times I have to spam the wall for it to actually place. I'm so close again, dude. Oh my god. This team is just deep, bro. This team is just deep. Very unfortunate, man. I tried though. Tried my best. Sometimes you just can't compete with these deep groups, man. It is what it is. I tried. Wow, we got those way easier than I was expecting. I guess because it was nighttime, but dang. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight. So this is what we got from 5 supply drops. Only 1 C4 is kind of tragic. Decent amount of guns though. We'll definitely take it. Definitely take it. There's 3 of these guys. The one leaving came back. I'm just so clean with it, dude. I am so clean with it.
Well played, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This dude is insane with the burst. I spent the next few hours expanding and upgrading my base. With how much attention I've drawn to myself, I knew it was only a matter of time before I was to get raided. And when that time came, I really didn't want to have an underdeveloped base that I had no chance of defending from. So I got my inner peaks down, as well as set up my externals and my wide gaps, so that if somebody were to come, at least I'd be able to put up a fight trying to defend my loot. And after a few hours of building and upgrading my base, setting up locker kits and turrets, I felt confident in where my base was at, so I headed off for the night in hopes that in the morning I wouldn't be raided. I don't know how we did it, guys, but
We are unrated. That is honestly very surprising. There is a massive tower over there. But yeah. From the looks of things, we have survived the night. I'm not seeing anything else too concerning around. I don't think, at least. I didn't sleep for too long, as I didn't want to get offline, but yeah, for the most part, it looks like we are good. I really wanted to run more missile silo today. It was going crazy for us yesterday, and I want to capitalize on it again today. So to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and need to run a lot more power plant to get red cards, but yeah, very nice. I'm very glad we're not offline. I prepared myself last night to be ready to get on in the event that we were getting offline, so it's nice I didn't have to deal with that. Vending machine sold a little bit too, which is very good. As I said, my goal today was to run more missile silo, so that was the first thing I did, heading over with a red card to see what I couldn't get out of a fresh run. After finishing my missile silo run uncontested, I headed out with a jackhammer. I needed to complete my base still, so stocking up on some materials couldn't hurt. Then I moved on to sealing my roof and completing my shooting floor.
Mr. Mooney? You have everything, man.
Am I the real Mr. Moody? I believe I might be the real Mr. Moody. Oh, here's a red. It seemed as though this duo had intentions of running the missile silo based on the fact that they had a red card and multiple meds and a lot of ammo. But before I could take their red card over to run it myself, somebody else had the same idea and headed over. Amber.
Alright, free camper, we'll take it. Nice, and a red card. Very good. These guys are hungry to take missile silo. I'm gonna let them too. I'll just kill them on their when they leave. 2 of them there. They think they're so smart posting up on my base. They're just so bad, dude. I low-key feel bad. They do not stand a chance against me.
Once again, I spent more time upgrading my base, and I moved all of my loot up to my open core. By this point, I had more loot than I would ever use for the rest of the wipe, but I was just getting started. When it comes to this game, I love hoarding loot, which is why a monument such as Missile Silo is one of my favorites to build at, as I could constantly just stack more and more loot. So, seeing that I had more space in my boxes, I headed out to go get some more.
Oops. I just roof camped that guy.
I have a big problem right now.
What's your big problem?
When you were killing me, I was looking for someone, right? I was looking for this one guy. But like you killed me, and like that's why clans like.
When did I kill you?
That's my last kit. Like they won't let me take anything. But just now you came with I was the green kit.
Oh, that was you. I just roof camped. Why you got no meds, bruh?
Yeah. Bro, because, bro, my clan won't let me, like, leave with anything. Oh, please, man. Alright, what do I gotta do for the kit back there? Please, please, man.
Sing for me.
What song? What song?
Sing some. Sing some right now.
Hold up, hold up. Are you ready, Mr. Moody? Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Take it slow, but it's not typical. He's already know that's my love is fire. It's hot when it's a stove, but then his hands roll. I turned him to gold and it turned higher. I'll be my daydream. I'll wear your favorite things. We could be beautiful. Get drunk on the good life. I'll take you to paradise. Say you never let me go. Deep emotions, I can feel you. Take back to a time on the hideaway. I gotta add.
Alright, bro. You can have your kit back. Here, I crafted you some meds too.
Oh my god, yes, Mr. Rudy. Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Thank you.
Good luck, gang.
And after that beautiful performance by my neighbor, I went over and took the missile silo before getting camped on my way out.
Well, let's see what we're working with. I mean, I honestly don't even see anyone. They're all to my right. That's cute. Well, I found their base. This guy left.
Mr. Rudy.
Yeah, it's me, it's me. It's me, it's me. Come on, come. What the fuck? I thought we were going.
We gotta fight. We gotta fight. We gotta fight.
Oh my god, he has all my stuff. No. Oh my god, I sold. Oh my god, these kids are throwing me. Oh my god! You guys cannot tell me I am not the greatest player to ever touch this game. I physically do not believe that I am not the greatest player to ever touch this game. And I got all my loot back, bro. Like, these kids are the worst. Oh my god. This is my first encounter with a group of over 7 players that had just moved into the area. At this moment, it seemed there was only about 4 of them online. However, their numbers would greatly increase. They wouldn't play a huge role in this story, but they would play a part, and you will see them again. But for now, my first interaction with them would be them camping me on my way out of Missile Silo, and then coming out to roam me with all of the loot. A little bit of time had passed. I had gone to the gym, worked out for a while, and ate some food. When I got back, I heard a fight brewing outside of my base, so I went to go check it out.
mean, these guys are just so boring, dude. Like, instantly to roof camping. So sad. Like, the PvP could actually be good, but instead these guys just want to straight up just go on their roof the second they die. It seems as though my neighbors, the big group of over 15 players that had taken over the sulfur quarry, are now online, and there was more than a few of them. And as following yesterday's actions, they began the day off by roof camping, which is what they spent all of yesterday doing. And it would turn out to be a main theme of this group. They're just roof warriors. After almost 12,000 hours on just one account, I feel like I have a pretty good sense of when something bad is about to happen. And I was starting to get the feeling that something was coming my way. After all the attention I had grabbed from the fights in my area, as well as flexing a lot of loot in my vending machines, including over a vending machine of pipes and a vending machine of sulfur, I knew that I had caught the attention of multiple groups in and outside of my area. So, to better prepare myself, I decided it was finally time to finish my China wall. You remember the group that I was telling you about, the 7-man that had camped me leaving the missile silo not too long ago? Well, they were getting raided, and it turned out that a few of the people in their group were actually subscribers to me. They typed to me in the global chat asking for help to see if I couldn't save their base while they were getting raided. Given the fact that they were supporters, I headed over to see what I could do. Go loot kits on your external. 2 kits on your external. Go loot them. Go loot the kits on your external. Go. Go down there and loot the kits.
What? Give me.
Oh my god, these kids suck. I have to kill the guy in the raid base for them. Literally everyone's dead. You gotta start looting bodies, bro. Hurry. Seal your base.
Yo, can I get some healing? Can I get some healing?
Hold the raid base. I managed to hold off the raiders long enough that they could seal their base. However, it turned out that the group raiding them was G3, the same large group that lived over by Sulfur Quarry that was controlling it, the group that always was roof camping. So, even though I managed to get out with a couple kits and hold them off long enough for them to seal their base, by the time I had depot and came back, G3 was already back in force. I tried my best to help them win the raid, however, unfortunately, my efforts were fruitless. G3 lived a lot closer to them than I did and were also significantly deeper than me. They had a raid base set up and plenty of rockets to fall back on if they lost any. G3 ended up fully wiping them out and clearing them out of our area, so this was the last time you would be seeing this group.
Where's the Scrappy going?
Este tipo huele a caca, no te subas aquí. Y
Damn, how many you need?
Oh my god, they're building a raid base outside my base. What the heck? I think that was his way of telling me to wake up. Alright, we need to lock in. Yeah, we need to get serious here, boys. Oh my god. They're just pouring. I can't even see, bro. Oh my god. I need windows. Dude, they're like foundation wiping me. Oh my god, that peak is so bad for me. Oh, not good, not good. Okay, their raid base can see everything. Need to go down. Holy sh! My base is open. Need a building climb. Dude, my base is gone. Where's my TC? Dude, what happened to my base? I need more materials quickly. How am I not hitting anything? I don't know if that's good or bad. No. I closed it though. Need to get out of this room. Dude, I can't actually see anything. So bad. Ouch. There's my instant Benelli. Yeah, I'm gonna drop. No way. No way. Nice. Nice. No way he rockets me, bro. Oh, like I can't see anything, dude. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I need to put on the backup turrets right now. Nice. Nice. What am I doing? I need to seal my shooting. No, 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 dude, I just sold so bad. I didn't know I was standing on something not upgraded.
GG, Mr. Moody.
Oh my god. Ah! I need materials. Oh my god, dude. There's no way. I cannot believe I just won that.
On all accounts, this raid should have been a loss for me, but somehow I managed to win. What looked like many times would be my downfall turned into one of my greatest online raid defenses in my 12,000 hours. This group lived at E13 and was 15 players at the raid, bringing over 150 rockets in an attempt to completely core my base. Thankfully, I had HQM foundations in my core, stopping them from completely foundation wiping my base. Huge thanks to the raiders for the online, as this was truly a respectable attempt. Many groups nowadays want to siege raid or raid slowly, trying to maximize profits or ensure that they win the raid. Raids like this are fun for everybody, so thank you. Thank you to Hunter Whedon and his group for the online.
Our fuck was getting rocketing. Yeah,
Bro, you're a good guy for sending an online, bro. You're a good guy.
You're not
Of course,
crazy, bro. I
a good
appreciate you
man.
so much. Hey, what grid are you?
Of
What grid are
course.
you?
We are like wipes over people. We are grid
Okay.
E14. E14.
I figured I saw your 120 rockets or whatever leave your shop, and I thought it might be you guys.
Every single one got sent at you, by the way.
I appreciate it, bro. You're goats.
Also,
For real.
yeah.
I spoke with one of the players and let him know that I appreciated the online raid. After this, I spent the next 3 hours repairing my base and replacing all of the kits that got displaced.
Alright guys, all good things must come to an end, and I believe this absolutely amazing wipe is now at its end for me. Having one of the craziest raid defenses I've had in a very long time, building one of my favorite bases that I've come up with, and getting some insane loot. I've done it all this wipe, and now I think I need to let my base decay and become one where it was originally. I've had a lot of fun, but I don't think there's much more fun to be had. The server is slowly starting to die out, and my neighbors over at G3 only want a roof camp with an L9. I guess you guys haven't seen much since the raid defense, but it is the next day after that. I've rebuilt, finished up my base, farmed a lot, but I don't think anybody's gonna come raid me. Overnight, somebody continuously just shot my base with an expo ammo, making my raid alarm constantly go off, so that wasn't cool either. But it's fine. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little tour of the loot one last time before I go ahead and call it for the wipe. Full vending machine of pipes. This is 40 rockets. Whole bunch of gear. And then a bunch of guns. I have locker kits set up absolutely everywhere. I spent a good amount of time resetting up locker kits, getting them filled with weapons and meds, seal materials. All the things that they were missing the last time I got raided. NVGs and all of them, just in case I were to get night raided again. I have smokes and grenades. I have kits set up on my roof. I have kits set up in my China wall. There's kits absolutely everywhere around this base. Seal materials everywhere. Smokes, grenades, HVs, absolutely everywhere, but I don't think I will get to use any of it. I'll go ahead and upkeep my base for a little while. Maybe put a few hours in there. Maybe get a day in the externals and whatnot. But I believe that this is where it's all going to come to an end. So, if we get another raid, that would be amazing, but I don't think we will. So, on that note, I want to thank you all for making it to the end of the video and for watching, and I'll catch each and every one of you in the next one. Peace. Or so you thought, as I thought, but what I thought was the end of my wipe actually only turned out to be the end of that chapter. There was still more to come in this wipe. What's up? I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah. Poor dude. I have no idea how deep they are. I didn't grab the building plan hammer. Only one rocket over there. Nice. Wow, what are they doing? Alright. Dude, everybody's like dead right there. Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's fucking go!
Dude, what the hell?
I don't know. Dude.
What the hell?
Oh, you're
What the
probably so
hell?
much more rich than...
I have no idea who that guy is, by the way. But, W? Yeah.
How many rockets did you get from them?
I don't have much explaining for what happened here. A group of around 7 players came over to attempt to raid me, bringing approximately 80 rockets, or so I heard. They completely cored my base, going all the way through my inner 2x2 to the other side, which was HQM walls. They used most of their rockets, and I got around a row from them. However, by the time I logged on, most of them had died to counters or had died to turrets. And when I sealed the China wall, they didn't have enough facilities to blow back in. So, GG to these guys for the raid.
Hola. Hey.
Well, we're gonna have like, I'd say like 5 boxes of rockets. I'm gonna send it at your base in like 5 hours.
Your mic was cutting out at the end. What'd you say?
Boxes of rockets. We're gonna have in 5 boxes of rockets in like 2 hours. So we're gonna send it. I have a box 4 rockets, 4 bundles of rockets. Wow.
Okay, your mic is like cutting out like crazy, but it sounded like you said you're gonna have 5 boxes of rockets and you're gonna send it at my base in 2 hours. All right, I'm game.
The content.
All right, I'm here for it. But
Now, this group had been raiding people nonstop. Every group in my area had been either offline or online by them in the course of the last 2 days, and in that time, the sulfur quarry never turned off while they were online, hence their large tower. So, when he told me that they were going to have 5 boxes of rockets and they were going to send it at my base, I was more than intrigued, and I had no reason to not believe them. So, I prepared my base, spending the next 2 hours trying to repair my base and fully seal everything, as well as acquire enough materials that I would be able to repair, upgrade, and seal my base during a raid.
base, oh my god, I can't breathe. My base, oh my god. Sorry, let me lock in. My base actually got cored, bro. Yeah, no way. I think the drone's like breaking my SAM sites. I think they're gonna try and arrest me. Dude, it's back. No way, dude. Brother, it's so annoying.
I kid you not, for 3 hours. Mind you, it is 2 a.m. my time. For 3 hours, this group came over to my base with a drone every 5 minutes, dropping grenades, satchels, molotovs, smokes, flashbangs, anything that you could put in a drone. Every single 5 minutes, they came over with a new drone, throwing it at my base, setting my raid alarm off, just being annoying. So it got to the point, after 3 hours of breaking drones, shooting drones, ignoring my raid alarm, that I eventually just decided to give all of my loot to some subscribers on the server and call my wipe here. So, officially, I want to thank you all for making it to the end of the video and for watching, and I'll catch each and every one of you in the next one. Peace.